Hey folks, Jack here. Today I'm standing on a path, and the only goal in mind today is to get some exercise. I'm gonna go for a 5 or 6 mile walk. That's the goal, and I thought I'd take you along. What I'd like to do is actually video the entire trip, but as it is, when you see a 5-minute video posted that I've done, that's, of course, you're smart enough to know, is not the entire length of the trip. Oh, hey, real quick, I don't know if I can zoom in. There he is. This is actually the first woolly bear that I have seen this year, and he is headed, he's headed south. Where'd he go? A woolly bear headed south. Wonder what that means. Anyway, as I was saying, when I've posted a 5-minute video or 10 or 15-minute video for that matter, what you don't realize is I usually edit anywhere from half to 3/4 of that time out. Well, obviously this sign's been here for a little while, but I've not known of it being called Canal Lands Metro Park until now. You know, things like this happen in life. And you're going through life pretty smoothly. Everything's to be going well with you. And all of a sudden, you got something or somebody that just proves to be a difficult object. Well, I've always been a firm believer that you just kind of stand back, pause, assess the problem. If you can't work with it, work around it. And it too shall pass. Looks like the end result of weather gone wild. Up to this point, I haven't really seen anything. I was hoping to see some deer. There's been reports of turkey down this path. I saw one woodchuck in the dense brush and darker shadows, and several squirrel, which anybody can see in their backyard almost anytime, anywhere. All right, we're at the trail that I want. And when I turn down the trail, you're going to recognize that I was here earlier this year with Abandoned Exploration Adventures. Yeah, that guy, what's his name? Oh yeah. Hey Ben, how you doing? Anyhow, when Ben did his video, he paid more attention to the structure that I'm going to be going to today than I did. And that would be the structure right there. Now, for the most part, the reason I'm curious is the simple fact that another good friend of mine has invited me next month to go on what he called a scouting expedition for deer hunting locations. And that would be southern to eastern Ohio. Well, as conversations throughout the weeks past come to find out that he wants to go looking for Bigfoot. So I've been doing some studies or some research on their shelters, and you know, everything there now. Okay, let me make clear first that I am not saying there is or there isn't I'm not disputing or debating anybody's video or philosophies or ways of thinking. I'm just looking at this from my point of view. All right? So, and I've also noticed in many videos, people coming upon one of these structures that they're whispering. Personally, if there is or is not such a thing, I'm not going to whisper, because if such a thing exists and it is in the area, it's going to hear me, and I will be either welcomed or chased away. Anyway, this is the structure that I saw the last time, and it does oddly resemble some of the shelters that we've seen. I'm just going to take a look. There's a few things I'm looking for specifically, because this does not look like something that nature would randomly do. This was definitely stacked here. And it do look like some sort of a lean-to. Let me back out a little bit. Now, I'm also going to keep my distance. And I'm not going to be here very long because the rain has subsided a bit. There's definitely an entrance there. So, and that's as far as I'm going to go. I've checked it out. I was looking to see if things were cut or broken off. Obviously, things, every one of these, have been broken off. But that's an awfully strange weave and pattern for nature to have done that. Anyhow, it could be Bigfoot. It may not be Bigfoot. I will let you draw your own conclusions. But I was just curious about this. I know that in Lucas County there are no sightings of Bigfoot. And I do not see anything in the immediate area. This is a heavily traveled footpath. Now, there is not traffic during the night. During the day, if Bigfoot is as intelligent as they say, I will offer this. Number one, the shelters I've seen on YouTube were absolutely, totally incomplete and useless as far as protection from the elements. This one seems to be a little larger, and you know, may or may not Bigfoot, 7 to 8 feet. This is larger than what I've seen. This would be a little more protected from the elements as well. So, and if they are that intelligent to remain hidden from man's sight, which they could not be, I think they would also have the ability then, or that would show they have the capacity for abstract thought to build a shelter of this design in particular. You know, you make up your own minds. Whether you believe it or not, I'm not going to argue it. I'm not going to debate it. I'm not going to say you're wrong. Here it is. This is what we found. Ben, if you're watching, what do you think? You know how to get in touch with me. All right, folks. If anything important comes up on my way back, I'll let you know, as it is right now. My name is Jack. I do scout the outdoors. I hope you have fun with this. But for the meantime, I'm Dunrovin. See ya. there's a good 7 or 8 of them. Once again, my name is Jack. It pays to scout the outdoors. I hope to cross paths with you sometime. And since I really do have to get back to the van, this time for sure, I am Dunrovin.